Hello and welcome back to Wellington Airport. Today I am flying home after a huge 8-day adventure live plane spotting across Australia and New Zealand on the Australasia live tour. I'm quite excited to test out Air New Zealand's new snacks, which were only rolled out in March this year, so let's go check it out. Air New Zealand's check-in counters are located on the southern or left-hand side of Wellington Airport. There are self-check-in and bag drop counters, which are busy, but there aren't any lines at 2 PM. So after checking in, which only took around 5 minutes, I headed towards the gate. The terminal here in Wellington is one of my favourites. There is a good amount of seating, plenty of shops and cool decorations. Before long, it was time to board our flight to Tauranga. Here's my aircraft for today. It's an 18.2-year-old Bombardier Q300 registered Zulu Kilo, November Echo Alpha. I accidentally got this footage of me sitting down instead of boarding footage, but I'm sure you can let me off for being so tired. My seat for today is 03 Alpha with a slightly scratchy window. As we push back from the gate, let's go over Air New Zealand's old and new in-flight snack offerings. Previously, options consisted of the classic cookie time cookie, bliss ball type things, or fudge. Shown here is a screenshot from a stuff.co.nz article showcasing the new snacks and which ones travellers are most eager to try. I personally think it's a bit of a strange selection and would have loved the cookie time cookie to have stayed. More about the snacks later, but for now, enjoy the takeoff out of Wellington. Took off into the bumpy skies above Wellington off of runway 16 before making some left-hand turns to head straight north. I was quite surprised at how far to the east we were travelling on a Tauranga-bound flight, with some nice views of Mount Taranaki. Before we get into the snacks, let's go over the seat features on board this Q300 aircraft. The legroom in seat 03 Alpha is a good 81 cm or 32 inches. The tray table folds down from the seat in front, is a decent size but doesn't slide back and forth. There is one large seat pocket containing a sick bag, safety card and in-flight magazine. There is also plenty of space under the seat in front for a large bag. The window shade comes down from above and moves smoothly enough. In the overhead panel there is a reading light, individual air vent and crew call button. The armrests are removable and there's no recline. Let's now get into the new snacks on board Air New Zealand's domestic routes. The service on board today's flight consisted of mineral water, tea or coffee, a gluten-free bliss bite or lemon meringue pie flavoured popcorn. Yes, you heard me, lemon meringue pie flavoured popcorn. You know I had to try it. It turns out that this is the snack people are most excited to try out according to the Stuff survey with 18% of the vote. And it must be good for Air New Zealand to include it in their offerings, so let's try it out. I'll let you be the judge of the first impressions. The pie used in making these popcorn treats is quite lemon heavy and really does taste like I'm eating a lemon meringue pie. In my opinion, this flavour really does not belong on popcorn and is such a strange thing for an airline to have in its in-flight offering. Then it was time to look on the back of the packet. 17.8 grams of sugar. The recommended daily intake is around 30 grams, so this tiny packet of popcorn is 60% of your daily intake of sugar. On that note, as we descend into Tauranga, let's rate this Air New Zealand Q300 flight from Wellington to Tauranga. Here we review the seat, meal and service, but not the IFE as there is none on this aircraft. The seat itself was comfy enough for this hour-long flight. There were individual air vents and good legroom. I'm slightly biased towards the Q300 because of its nice sound and classic aircraft feel. I found this flight a lot louder than the other Q300 flights I've been on, even in the same seat for some reason, but this could have been because I was very tired. The seat had no recline and the leather was a bit dirty. These aircraft really could have done with the midlife interior refresh that Air New Zealand hasn't done. These aircraft will still be around for a very long time to come as well. The seat earns a 7.5 out of 10. The meal was an interesting one. In addition to the snack, there was mineral water and tea or coffee on offer. Air New Zealand lollies were of course offered on descent. The snack I chose was the lemon meringue pie flavoured popcorn, a very strange snack, and I would have much rather have had a cookie time cookie. Overall, the snack earns a 5 out of 10. The service, to put it simply, our flight attendant was friendly, efficient and easy to understand. 9.5 out of 10 here. Overall, this journey with Air New Zealand from Wellington to Tauranga on the Q300 earns a 7 out of 10. Pretty good flight Air New Zealand, but I'm really not too sure about the new snacks. Now, enjoy the golden landing into Tauranga.
For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. Also take care when opening overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. And it is now safe for transmitting functions on electronic devices to be switched back on. On behalf of your flight crew, we do hope you enjoyed this flight with Air New Zealand today. Certainly has been a pleasure having you on board. We do hope to see you on board again soon. Take care and good evening. Mā te wā.
Welcome to Tauranga. Next time I publish the final ever review of Bonza as we fly from Melbourne to Tamworth on their 737 MAX. Thanks for watching.